Something new we're starting this morning. We're highlighting the one person who made their mark this week, who garnered the most attention, forcing you to listen, sometimes whether you wanted to or not. This week it's got to be Angleina Jolie. I know, but ponder this. She is a master at manipulating the buzz around her. She chose CNN to talk for the first time after the birth of her baby, and she found an international forum to sell her cause.
I am so inspired by these people, and they are the greatest strength.
It was not your typical celebrity interview. Then again, this week, Angleina Jolie proved once again that she is not your typical celebrity.
The things these people go through, I owe it to all of them to get myself together, to stop whining about being tired and get there and get focused, and because, God, it's the least I can do.
In her first interview since the birth of her daughter Shiloh, the Academy Award-winning actress talked to CNN's Anderson Cooper not just about her own children, but about the world's children. She spoke of her travels to some of the poorest nations in the world and the effect that it's had on her.
Do you carry these children who you've met with you?
Yeah. The child I met in Sierra Leone was the first child that I met who was about to die, and who died the next day, and it was the first time, because it was the first place I'd went to, and it was the first time I saw a kid in that state, and he was by himself. I still to this day feel that I should have helicoptered him out and spent the money and done something and saved him.
More than 1.5 million Americans watched Jolie put the spotlight not on herself, but on others. An article in yesterday's New York Times said that she gracefully slipped past viewers' cynicism, speaking with candor and self-deprecation about the plight of third world refugees. It's a plight Jolie confronts by putting her money where her mouth is. She acknowledged donating a third of her earnings to various causes, saying she has a, quote, stupid income for what she's doing. She also talked about the refugee children she's adopted, Maddox and Zahara.
I love adopt. I've always felt that my kids are around the world. I loved Ethiopia. Brad loved Ethiopia. We'd both been individually, so it just felt like a natural place.
In the end, though, this UN Goodwill ambassador may have made her biggest mark with the simplest truth, that in spite of all the suffering in the world, one person really can make a difference.
You could drive yourself crazy with those kind of thoughts, and you just have to
do what you can.
Do what you can.